Welcome, mindful performers. Today I am talking about my favorite vacation spot, and this is part of the Vlog Every Day in April challenge from Amy Schmittauer. She wrote the book Vlog Like a Boss, and as you probably could tell from some of the activity that's been going on the Quantum Life Coaching channel, I am trying to follow this challenge and make sure that I get a video blog up every day in April. And today's topic is my two favorite vacation spots. The first is a family spot. It's Disneyland. And even though it can be completely crazy and completely expensive if you buy too many mouse ears or too many churros, by the way, at least have one, it is such a good time for me and my family. And I will tell you that we go as often as we can. I wish it was every other year, but the children enjoy it, we enjoy it. We make sure we take a day to drive there, we have dinner at downtown Disney, and then we'll do the 3-day park hopper pass. That's hard to say. And then we'll make sure that we leverage the fast passes. That is key to enjoying Disneyland. Otherwise, you're going to wait for 2 hours for a ride that you probably don't even want to ride. So a couple tips there. Number one, take a look at the calendar to see when their peak busy times are. You can actually look up online, when do they have a ton of people in the park, when do they have a lower amount of people in the park, and plan your trips accordingly. Luckily for my family, once in a while, our children have 2 weeks off for spring break, and because of that, we're able to stagger one of the weeks or our trip so that we're hitting one of the lower points in the season. The other is, as I mentioned, fast passes. Make sure you plan out, and I know it sounds crazy, but plan out your rides so that you get the fast passes to the ones you really want to ride, and then you ride the ones you kind of want to ride while you're waiting for the fast pass, but know where you want to grab the fast passes. So those are the tips for Disneyland. The second most favorite vacation that I take is for meditation workshops. Dr. Joe Dispenza is a mentor that I found for about 4 years ago, and he teaches the quantum physics and the neuroscience around and behind meditation. How does meditation affect the electromagnetic field around our body, around our mind, which of course in turn affects the electromagnetic field of the earth, of the universe, right? And then how do our brains rewire as we meditate? How can we change our brains as we actually take the time for ourselves? So I truly enjoy gathering with a group of 400, 500, 600 people, all dedicated to a daily meditation practice, and even more importantly, having the willingness to understand how impactful meditation can be in their lives. It is an amazing experience. Dr. Joe travels all around the world giving progressive workshops, advanced workshops, depending on where you're at in your meditation practice. If you feel like going to Australia, look him up. He might have a workshop in Australia. If you want to stick to the States, I know he's got them all over the States, all of the time. 2.5, 4.5 day workshops. Sometimes they'll do them down in Cancun and Cabo at all-inclusive resorts. Amazing. So the places you stay are great at those workshops, and of course you're learning all this content and you're meditating 3, 4, 5 times a day. It is truly a life-changing experience. So those are my favorite vacation spots, both life-changing. One, amazing to gather with family or friends and go out and see Mickey Mouse and Daffy Duck, or is it Donald Duck? Anyway, the other, gathering with all these like-minded individuals, different and yet still focused on bettering themselves and their lives through meditation. If this video is helpful or enjoyable, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my page, so that you'll be notified of tips that are posted in the future. And don't forget to eat your cantaloupe.